L Building, room 107, and is open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, call 626-585-7439 or go online and visit pasadena.edu/studentservices/EOPS. The mission of the Pasadena City College Police and Safety Services is to provide a safe, secure, and enriching environment for all members and guests of the institution. The campus police can be found in room B210, can be contacted at 626-585-7484, and are open 24 hours a day. Students are encouraged to call if they need to be escorted from their classrooms to their vehicles.
Are you feeling lost in research?
Who invented this MLA stuff anyways?
Having a hard time finding a trustworthy source?
Is Wikipedia reliable?
Well, come to Shatford Library. With thousands of sources, hands-on workshops, and helpful librarians, you're bound to get through your next paper with ease.
But my paper's due tomorrow. It's due in the morning.
Shatford's website provides plenty of useful resources to help you get through without having to leave the convenience of your home. Visit today at pasadena.edu/library or on campus Monday through Saturday with your Lancer ID.
Now what am I going to complain about?
Hello, this is Dr. Joe Connor from the Connor Bubble coming to you from Lancer Radio at Pasadena City College. What we're going to be doing today is focusing our attention on different aspects of wellness, just sort of a scratching the surface because it's such a diverse area and there's so much involved with wellness issues. We're just going to, like I say, touch on a few topics. We're going to talk about an animal source for nutritional supplements, and we're going to talk about a plant source. We're going to talk about research from the National Institutes of Health. I'll give you a little bit of background on the National Institutes of Health and also talk about how you can obtain information about various diseases from the National Institutes of Health and talk about some of the particular type of organisms that are used in research and also some approaches to help in doing research. Let me give you a little bit about my background about these particular topics. Let's talk about my education background. I got my PhD in comparative biochemistry from UC San Diego and went on to do a postgraduate research on aquatic toxicology in Savannah, Georgia, with Dick Lee at Skidaway Institute of Oceanography. And I work with a brilliant lab scientist, Sarah Singer, who's now traveling the country doing research on, doing studies on various research, medical, clinical studies. So she's one of the people who write up the reports in terms of how well studies are going. Also, I did some work at Cal State Long Beach, part of my postdoc as well, looking at how various chemicals, metals particularly, are detoxicated in the body. And so I have a little bit of background in that. I did some ideas on did some research or teaching at the School of Pharmacy in Baltimore, Maryland. And so I've done a little bit of that, taught anatomy and physiology at various colleges in California particularly, taught nutrition and biochemistry in the School of Pharmacy in Baltimore. And also, I do have some business interest in the area of nutrition as well. I'm on the science advisory board of a company called Moxar, who markets a product from green-lipped mussels, Perna caniculus. It's a mussel from New Zealand. So I'm also a distributor for that firm as well. So I want to mention that because we're going to be talking about Perna caniculus, this mussel. So I want to make sure that we understand that I do have some interest in that particular company. And also, I came across a plant recently called moringa. We're going to talk about that. And then also, that's a nutrition supplement plant. We're going to talk about research on that plant from the National Institutes of Health. And also, I am involved with that as a distributor for a product that uses and extracts nutrition supplements from the moringa plant. So I want to let that, you know that up front. And as we go through in discussion, different things, so we'll get that disclaimer out there, and so you can be able to evaluate some of the discussion we're going to be having on these various topics. Before we get into the nutrition piece, more or less exclusively, I want to mention that for the Connor Bubble, we are looking to get stories around the country. We're looking to get stories from all 50 states and 12 countries. And the way we do that is to offer students, say that in a general sense, anyone who's a lifelong learner or would like to learn more about what's going on at the top echelons of their disciplines, whether it's accounting, whether it's biochemistry, whether it's in the arts or movies, animation, and you want to communicate trends in those disciplines, we will be able to train you on how to locate and talk with the top people in those disciplines. We call that service resource reporters. And so then you would be trained on how to offer those people a chance to get their stories on Lancer Radio and also on my television program at Pasadena Community Area Access Corporation. Be able to get stories out so we can provide positive information to the broader community, the local community here in the Pasadena and Altadena area, as well as internationally. So if you're interested in getting more information on how to become a resource reporter, we will send you out a package. You can get in contact with me at Pasadena City College through our website. Just look up Dr. Joe Conner, Conner, or you can call me in my office, area code 626-585-7163, area code 626-585-7163. Just mention resource reporter, and we'll send you a package out on how we can help you improve your skills. Along that line, it's my opinion that one of the reasons students are not as successful in their careers or developing the networks they need to as a student, they really don't appreciate how valuable they are to the community in terms of the future leaders. And they believe that the students believe that they have nothing to offer a very highly successful business person or researcher. And what we try to do with the Connor Bubbles resource reporters are to show them why they are so valuable to a successful researcher and why their students are valuable to the community. In spite of what you are seeing happening and the cutting back of funding for education, this is very true. The nation, without future leaders like the students, will be a second-rate, a third-rate nation very quickly. And so hopefully students will take advantage of this resource reporter. If you are, think of it this way, if you are looking for a job, the person may not want to talk with you because they may not have a position at that moment, or they don't want to discourage you or commit themselves. But if you go in there and asking for information on trends in a particular discipline or opportunities, say in animation, what do they need from a potential applicant? Then that's a different story. You're talking about a general kind of thing, and you're not talking about something for yourself. But if you learn the information, knowledge that you learn and share will not be destroyed. And so what we want to do is to be able to help you understand that by obtaining information and sharing that information, you could have a very valuable tool to enhance your own knowledge and your employability in the future, in the Connor Bubble, through our resource reporters. That's what we hope to do, and that's what we are trying to train students in that area. Also, we want to let you know that because of the need to help students graduate as early as possible and move on to their next academic level, we are here offering more general education courses during the short spring semester, special short semester, so we can get the students their general eds out of the way so they can move on and graduate. In that regards, I will be teaching an extra marine biology course. It will start on the 31st of March. And so that particular marine biology course will be meeting on Friday and Saturdays. We would have started on the 30th, but the 30th is a holiday here at Pasadena City College, and so we won't be starting until Saturday the 31st, and then run through the end of this semester.